Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Ito po inyong likod, Irish Freddy. Nagre-report po dito sa Amerika. Medyo natagalan ho ako ng pagbabalik dahil nagkaroon ho kami ng problema rito sa Texas. Nagkaroon ho kami ng marami ho nasirang bahay, building, gawa ng great thunderstorm na may kasamang tornado. Kaya dito sa Houston area, wala kami ng kuryente for past 2 days or 3 days. Kaya ngayon lang ako nakabalik. Ngayon, may magandang balita ako, no? Bago ko simulan, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Just press the red button below. And at the same time, give me a big like and make some comment, whether in English or in Filipino. And at the same time, you could share this video to others, like your friends and benefactors, within your family circle, within your community or barangay there in the Philippines, okay? Now, ang ating topic ay we would like to, first, I would like to offer my condolence to former Senate President Mig Zubiri. Sorry sir, condolence, no? Condolence to, kasi you are no longer the Senate President. Okay? Mig Zubiri, and also to Bato de la Rosa. Bato de la Rosa, it looks like you are going to have some farewell message for you to be until next year, because I don't think that you are going to win or to be included in the 12 Senate candidate, no? Kasi malabo ka na manalo at marami na nag-atrasan sa mga sumusuporta diyan kay dating Presidente Digong Duterte. Okay? Kasi ang mga Pilipino ay pro-Americans and si BBM ay patuloy na umaangat. At katunayan ito ay naalis na si dating Senate President Miguel Zubiri. Ordinary na lang yan, wala na siyang partido na lilipatan kasi ang kanyang mga kasamaan sa partido ay hindi siya sinuportahan. At ang nangyari ay si Bato de la Rosa na kumakalaban sa Pangulo at gustong pabaksakin ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas ay hindi sumuporta kay bagong Senate President Escudero. Okay? Yan o si Pangulong Senate President Chis Escudero. Okay? Okay. Okay. Sino ba itong si Chis Escudero? Okay, sasabihin ko po sa inyo. Si Francis Joseph Chis Guevara Escudero. Siya po ay 54 years old pa lang. October 10, 1969 ang kanyang kapanganakan. At siya po ay isang Filipino lawyer and politician serving as the President of the Senate since this month of May 2024. That was only a few days ago. Yan o ang ni Chis Escudero. At pinalitan po niya si Senate President Mig Zubiri na pinayagan niya at sinuportahan niya na pabaksakin ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas through trying to oust the present administration, Bongbong Marcos Jr. Malungkot at umiiyak itong si Mig Zubiri at ito pa, kasabay pa silang umiyak ni Senator Bato de la Rosa. Unang-una, kaya natanggal si Mig Zubiri ay dahil sa pagsuporta kay Bato na gustong ibaksak si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Yan ang katotohanan. Di ba? Yan. Kaya pareho silang natanggal si Bato de la Rosa as a committee chairman at si Mig Zubiri ay magiging ordinary senator na walang kakampi dyan sa Senado. Okay? Kaya sorry na lang kahit ano sabihin mo. At sabi ni Miguel Zubiri, masama ang loob niya kay Bato de la Rosa. Bakit daw niyakap daw ni Bato de la Rosa yung kanyang misis? Walang ya. Nagkaroon pa ng selosan. Puro matatanda na kayo dyan. Okay. So, hindi maganda yung ginawa nila, no? Yan. Ang bago ko si Chis Escudero at ang kanyang misis ay si Heart Evangelista. Napakaganda ng isang asawa, no? Pag matindi sila na biyayaya ng anak, okay lang yun. Okay lang. Time will come, ano? Si aral siya dito sa Amerika at siya ay nag-aral sa Georgetown University Law Center noong 1996. Yan po. Yan kaya magaling mo ito. We could say American boy din to si Chis Escudero. At lahat po sila na sa kapangyarihan ngayon. Unang-una ay ating Pangulo na nag-aaral dito sa Amerika. Sinasabi na hindi college graduate. But dito siya nag-aaral kaya mataas ang standard dito sa Amerika. Ang Amerika sa education is number 1 worldwide. Ang Pilipinas is number 77 out of 81 countries. Nakita naman yung diferensya. Kaya sasabihin nyo, huwag nyo sasabihin na hindi graduate to si Bongbong Marcos Jr. In fact, sino sa inyo mga college graduate dyan sa Just Pilipinas? Kukunti lang ang could speak English fluently. Am I right? Okay? So huwag nyong gaganyanin ang ating Pangulo. Isipin nyo, pag siniraan nyo ang ating Pangulo, sinisira nyo kay sarili nyo. Sinisira nyo ang sarili nyo. Because the world is looking at us by destroying the image of the president. And you people there in the Philippines, some of you there in the Philippines, could not even speak in English or can express themselves in English. Am I right? So wag niyong sabihin na you are college graduate. If you are a college graduate, then you should can express yourself in English, because English is a subject of all learning. Okay, if you are an engineer, how could you explain to your client the design that you did for them? Most especially if your client is a foreigner. Okay? So how could you transact big business for the company you're working for? Am I right? So it's not good. It's not good. Because you study in the Philippines, like Mapua, if you are an engineer, like if you are a graduate of Mapua, you are expected to speak in English. And you must be fluent, if not articulate. Okay? So that's the way how you are going if you are trying to discredit President Bongbong Marcos Jr. Okay? The second one, the First Lady. The First Lady is a New Yorker lawyer. So how could you say? And Speaker Romualdez also studied here in America. Okay, master's degree in law. So all of them, from the president down to some cabinet members and also members of the upper and lower house, and even in the Supreme Court, study here in America. Okay, so you should notice. You notice also that on the first day after the new Senate president presided the meeting of the Senate, all of them speak English. Okay? And even if you are listening to me, you're like a senior citizen or just a middle age, and you have a son, a daughter, it is presumed that all of these people, young people, who could speak English and express themselves will have a better future, more especially here in America as well as there in the Philippines. Okay? Ito pa, pakinggan po natin itong balita ito at ang mga DDS malulungkot sa paririnig ko sa kanila. I'm sorry to Bato de la Rosa and Senator Mig Zubiri, okay? You are both loser, okay? Let's see.
Si First Lady Liza Marcos ang nag-post ng larawan na ito ng anyay casual dinner kagabi sa Bahay Pangulo sa loob ng Malacanang compound. Kasama nila Pangulong Marcos ang bagong Senate President Cheese Escudero at 10 sa mga senador na sumuporta sa kanya para mailuklok sa pwesto. Wala sa litrato si Senador Bong Revilla pero dumalo ang misis niya si Cavite 2nd District Representative Lani Mercado Revilla. Katabi naman ng First Lady ang may bahay ni Cheese na si Heart Evangelista. Naroon din kahit hindi pumirma pabor kay Escudero, sina Senador Win Gatchalian at Senadora Loren Legarda. Ang hapunan nangyari isang araw matapos bumaba sa pwesto si dating Senate President Mig Zubiri. Ayon sa mga senador na dumalo sa hapunan, wala raw itong kinalaman sa Rigodon sa Senate leadership.
The new Senate President.
So that has nothing to do with the Senate, change of leadership in the Senate.
Socials lang, purely socials. Wala naman na pag-usapang politika.
Hindi rin daw napag-usapan ang tungkol sa pag-aamyenda ng saligang batas. Sabi ni Senador Robin Padilla, ang chair ng Senate Committee on Constitutional Amendments.
Kung meron pong magbabanggit nun, ako yun. Pero hindi ko naman po nabanggit. Kasi parang casual po na nakakahiya naman magbanggit ng politika.
Ayon pa kay Escudero, hindi siya pro-chacha. Pero
But at the end of the day, as a Senate, the new majority is inclined towards that too. But at the same time, we have to balance our relationship with the House.
Sabi rin ni Escudero, hindi raw alam ng presidente ang mangyayari noong pagpapalit ng liderato sa Senado.
He never knew about it because he was in Dumaguete and Bacolod, and by the time he landed, he found out that there was already a change and it was finished. That was what he told me. No.
Sa isinagawang sesyon ngayong hapon, naisapinal na ang committee.
Nakita niya ating new Senate President, Cheese Escudero. Okay, Cheese Escudero, a brilliant practicing lawyer, and a very bright person at the age of 54. And by 2028, magugulat na lang kayo na baka ito will be the new President or Speaker Martin Romualdez. Okay? It might be because all of these have a U.S. education background, and the one that we need there in the Philippines must be coming from here in America. Okay, for us to grow, and like the one that we are right now, we are now in the level of becoming an upper middle income country by next year, and do hope by 2028. We might be closer of becoming an advanced country under the leadership of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. Okay? Kasi po, ang mga Duterte, ni isa sa kanila ay hindi makapag-English. Nakakaya naman. Nakakaya. No? We have a good lawyers in the Visayas in the presence of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, the late senator, and also senators from Iloilo, from Senator Attorney Drilon. Kaya lang medyo matanda na si Attorney Drilon, pero magaling ho siya. Nung araw sinasabi niya natulog ng tulog sa Senate, pero pag tinawag mo naman, matindi. Yan si Senator Drilon of Iloilo. Napakagaling na abogado. Hindi po kita tutulog ay hindi magaling. Paano ang mga speaker, makikinig siya sa mga speaker na butata sa pag-English, di ba? Sa deliberation o na kanilang mga bill na they are sponsoring a bill which they could not explain. Hardly explain. Yan po ang nangyayari. Kaya, ito naman itong mga kala Digong Duterte. Kayo mga Pilipino, maraming Pilipino dyan, yung hindi makapagsalita na English, tumang-tuwa sila kay Digong Duterte. At ang gusto nilang maintindihan, ang malaman, ay ang pagsasalita katulad ni Vice President Sara Duterte na Mandarin ang kanyang minamaster. Lahat sila itong mga Duterte nito, ayaw dito sa Amerika. Ayaw matuto ng English. Ayaw matuto ng mga lengguwahe na being spoken all over the world. Gusto nila Chinese lang. Okay? So, paano tayong aaseso? Yung mga dispalinghado mga Pilipino dyan sa Pilipinas. Kaya ang aking mensahe is for the youths, for the young generation, the young professional. You should know and you should practice English, speaking English on a daily basis in order for you to grow. Kasi kung kayo-kayo lang, basta inyong bahay, walang gusto magsalita ng English, you will never learn from them. In fact, they are going to put you down. But if you associate yourself to the good people who could speak English and use English as a means to effectively make some coordination, most especially in a company where you work with, the better opportunity for you to grow. And I would say that you could even grow and you could even travel and you could being an immigrant to other countries like here in America and other parts of the world. Okay, so Senator Mig Zubiri, I'm sorry, condolence to your career. At the same time, Senator Bato de la Rosa, say goodbye to all people because this will be your last term. I'm sure of that. And all DDS, it is a setback for all of you. It's a setback for all of you because this is the end of everything in you. Okay? Your host, Freddy, in God we trust. Never hold your peace. I'll see you in my next vlog.